will fall to my doom. And I only have 20 seconds left. I must do it quick. Okay, that's good enough. We will make it. Yes! Don't hit the tree!
Home, no more home to me. Whither must I wander? Hunger, my driver. I go where I must. Cold blows the winter wind over hill and heather. Thick drives the rain, and my roof is in the dust.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Wandering Miner. I'm just going to say it, The Wandering Miner. Anyways, we're back. I made it back to my base, and I'm ready to get started. See? Yep, totally at our base. What? What do you mean this doesn't look like our base? This totally looks like our base. I mean, it's completely our base. What are you talking about? Nothing's different. This is totally where our base is. See, our base is just around here somewhere. Yeah, you know, totally the same map. And totally, yeah, we're totally the same character. Everything's totally the same. Okay, I'm not going to keep this up forever. Yeah, as you guys noticed, this isn't exactly the same. I'm now playing on the Xbox version. Because of the fact, as I mentioned before, in the previous The Wandering Miners, in episodes 3 and 4 specifically, I think it was 3 and 4. It might have been the first two. But either way, in the previous Wandering Miners, I mentioned how the Xbox version was more, honestly, in my opinion, probably going to be more reliable. Because the PS4 version required you had to have a sign-in and it has to be, but you can only do it with one account. And unfortunately, I made it on a different account because I wanted to do 2 different accounts for parental control reasons. And unfortunately, that didn't really work out well because I ended up having to delete the other account that I had the Microsoft sign-in for Minecraft on. And ultimately, what that meant is that even though I wanted to use the... Okay, hang on, I need the sheep right here. Sheep, I'm sorry, I'm going to need you. We are starting over again, and I need... Boy, my punches do not do what they used to. But anyways, let's see if we can make a bed real quick while I try to explain this. But, long story short, Microsoft... with the PS4, you have to have a sign-in required, and you can only sign in one time on one PS4 for one account. And like I said, the time I signed in was for a different account from the account I'm using now, and so even though it's technically working right now, I can just see it at some point going to be like, by the way, you need to re-sign in. Oh, but you can't sign in because you only done one account, and it just would have been this whole hassle. And yeah, but you see, I told you it's the same map because look, there's our lava. So that means our base is, it's the same map. This is the exact same map. We have the exact same point where the lava was the last time. So this is the same map. There's just a few things different. But basically, yeah. So that's why I decided to just go with the Xbox because I mentioned about doing it in the Wandering Miner. I think it might have even been the first one. Where I said, like, hey, I'm probably going to... The first or second one, hey, there's another sheep. But, like I said before, well, I might as well go ahead and eat that meat. But, like I said before... I know, I'm being redundant again. This might just be, this is kind of what happens when you're completely starting over brand new again. Yay, okay. So, before I continue on this story anymore, I need to get, this. Crap, I probably need a couple. Need to make a bed, because while I was trying to load this up, I hit pause, but when you hit pause... Sorry. Like I said, when you hit pause in this game, you don't actually pause the game. I'll show you what I mean. Like this to me is pause. You hit this should be pause. The game doesn't stop, it just brings up this screen. So you're not really paused. So I let this screen go for a while, and what happened was night came and I ended up dying. And then I was surrounded by creepers. I didn't want to start with a whole bunch of exploded areas. So, but anyways, as I was saying, as I'm trying to finish up the story, if you watch my previous Wandering Miles, you realize me not being able to finish one idea is nothing new. This is nothing new at all. Like I said, this game kind of forces it on you too, because you need to make a bed right away, otherwise you got a good chance of, well, not surviving. Hey, we got a tree. And yes, I know there's some new creatures, and we'll get to that in a second. Let me just finish up. I'm gonna stop here. We're gonna finish up this thought. Okay, so as I was saying, the reason why I decided to switch over to the Xbox, as I mentioned in the previous Wandering Miners, is because ultimately I figured we might have sign-in issues, and I really hate to get all the way up to like the Ender Dragon, and all of a sudden we can't sign in, and then we have to restart anyways. So I just decided to start all over again. Now, I will let you know, because you might see this when I don't need notifications on my phone. Anyways, but I will let you know, as you're probably going to see this when we go to save, currently I do not have Xbox Live Gold or Realms. You know, I didn't have Realms before, but then I got Realms and I lost Realms, money reasons, you know, rising gas prices and things like that. But I actually just ended up getting a raise, so I'm probably going to end up getting at least Xbox Live Gold and probably Realms back again. So, yippee-yay. Anyways, we got a bed now, so hopefully we'll give you an explanation as to why we're now starting over in the Xbox version. Also, I think the Xbox version is just faster, it just loads better, it gets the updates quicker. And yes, maybe we'll finally talk about this. Hello, everybody! Look at this! What are these new fantastic creatures? Why, it's none other than Froggy Frogs! That's right, they were introduced because we are now in the does it say anywhere? Version about, well, okay. Well, we'll just go ahead and save and quit right now, just so I can show you what version it is, like, on the right-hand corner. So, like, so it'll come up eventually. This isn't like my phone, though. My phone will just, whoop, in 2 seconds. Okay, so go back. Okay, yeah. So we're version 1.19. The last time we started, I think we were at least in 1.18, maybe even 1.17, but now it's 1.19. And one of the inclusions, at least in the swamp areas, was frogs, which I have a lot in my old pool that I don't actually take care of, so it's just basically a swamp, frog, it's a frog breeding ground. So, yeah, basically in the pool that I'm not taking care of because I didn't want it, and, you know, it's just sitting there, and long story short, it's not being used. Yeah, basically, for where we live, we got probably like 300 frogs in there, so yeah, I'm kind of familiar with frogs. But anyway, so yeah, they added frogs to the game, which are very quiet. Okay, they do make a noise if you hit them, so I didn't mean to be mean, I just wanted to see if they actually made some noise. But yeah, so yeah, we have frogs. We're in a swamp biome, so now we have frogs. You see these frogs? We have them. They're here. They're in the game. Hey, the frogs! The frogs! Okay. And they've introduced some other things, like the allay, and the deep dart down, deep dart down, down. I don't know why I don't need more meat, but I just... Well, I mean, I am going to need more meat anyways. But, anyways, yeah, so, you know, let's finish this thought, too. At one point, I'm going to learn to do this. Okay, so, basically, 1.19 update. What does this include? Well, as we went over several times now, and we're seeing constantly, it's frogs! Lots and lots of frogs. There's also a new type of swamp called the mangrove swamp, or mangrove, something like that. I don't think it's this kind of swamp because I think it just looks different. It doesn't look like this. So, this is just a regular swamp, I'm pretty sure, with frogs. But this isn't the mangrove swamp because those trees, they grow in the water, and these trees, from what I can tell, are mostly growing on land. I'm not seeing any, like, mangrove-specific things. So... and it's also getting night, so I'm just going to go ahead and put up my bed for right now. Go to bed. Okay. It's not close enough. We've got plenty of sheep, though. All the sheep in the world. But, boy, this sounds like the first time I did this. Okay, now I can sleep. Alright. But like I said, yeah, so, the 1.19 update includes pronunciation of words might help. Hold on one second. Let me, there. It probably was a whoa with my hand, but, anyway, so 1.19 update includes, as we said 100 times now, frogs. They also included another creature called the Allay, which can, if you drop an item, like for example, if I was to drop this meat, and I found the Allay, and I gave him another meat, it would fly back and grab the meat that I dropped, and any other meat that I dropped. So, pretty awesome. Sorry, I keep seeing the frogs. I'm just thinking, now, what do they eat now? Because they were supposed to eat fireflies, but then the whole entire, like, Minecraft community said, hey, fireflies are toxic to frogs. So they got rid of fireflies. They're probably going to bring them back in another update, hopefully, but unfortunately, we don't have fireflies. They would come out at night anyway, so we're not ready for night. So, anyways, so there's the Allay, and another big part of the update, and I'll probably go over more as we actually get to, like, new update features that we'll see. But another big 1.19 update is the Deep Dark biome. It's basically it's a biome where once you go past 0, you get all kinds of different. Look, let me try explaining this. Once you go past 0, as far as like elevation, which like you notice how it says 88, 63, 128. So the 63 would be the elevation point. I think that's the the x-axis. I want to say. I'm pretty sure that's the x-axis. Anyways, but if that number, the 63, goes down to 0, if you find the right area, it will turn into a deep dark biome where you'll find choke blocks, which can be used to make redstone signals, and there's also a terrifying new guardian of that area called the Wardian, who's very powerful, who can probably destroy you pretty easy. And I know the 1.98. I keep wanting to say 1.19, 18, 19. The 1.19 update does include probably some more stuff besides that, but I can't remember everything about it. And besides, I want to actually try to get started. I want to actually just get started, get going. Isn't that right? Get going. Get on out of here. Right, Ritter Froggy? Let's get moving. I don't think I unplugged the internet, but oh well. And right here we have ourselves a little cow and a bigger cow. We're not going to worry about getting the bigger cow as of yet. But one thing we should do is go ahead and okay, restarting. Okay, now welcome back. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go with battle plan. If you've seen episode 3, then you would know I talked about introducing a battle plan. I kind of like written out kind of schedule of what we're gonna do and when we're gonna do it. So the first thing we're gonna write is the first part of our battle plan is as follows: if no sheep are found, make an emergency pillar to prevent mods from attacking. We don't need to do that because we already got that. So we're on number 2. Make bed and make mini base around it. Light it with torches. So we're going to move on to that part. Hold on one second. I'm going to go ahead and unplug the internet, because that might be causing that double thing, and we don't want that. You know, every time I press B. There. I mean, you really don't need... Oh, that actually reminds me. I just want to go to my video real quick. High paper doll on. There. But, oh great, it's raining. Just what I needed. Anyways, one thing I also want to point out is, yes, I have a new character model, because apparently on the Xbox version, on my Xbox account, I don't have the same top for it. So my top's different. The hair and the eyes and everything else, the skin and all that, that might all be the same, but I know the top is not the same. But I don't have it bought right now. I don't have money to buy it. Maybe when I get the realms again, I might be able to get access to like all of it and get that, or I could just end up buying it again. But Either way, we're just gonna have to deal with this. This is close enough, just deal with it. You're probably not gonna see much of this character anyways. And yes, I know the female but we already went over this in episode 3! If you haven't seen it, then watch episode 3 again! Okay, get a little bit lost there. Anyways, so now we're restarting. We're starting over new, so first thing we need to do, let's just get on to doing it. First thing we need to do is make ourselves a mini base. And then we're going to need wood for that. Lots and lots of wood. At least 30 pieces of wood. And of course we're going to want to replant it. Oh, something else I've learned that I didn't know before, and now I do, is, let me get the rest of this wood. There we go. I've learned that apparently you don't need to actually get every single one of these leaves in order for them to disappear. If there's no wood connecting the leaves together, then these things will naturally decay by themselves. And that helps me out a lot. But I also would say I want to replant them, so I will. Oh, that's probably it's actually probably starting the decaying process right now. So that's actually what all the breaking I'm hearing that is. So you know, boy, that okay. I'm gonna go back to my hang on one second. Still got 44 minutes, so. There. Let's turn the music all the way down to 22. And I'm going to go back here. Available subscriptions! I know! I'm going to get that! I am going to get Realms again. I did like it because it was a good way to save your stuff offline. And like I said, as soon as I get my confirmed raise, that's what I'm going to do. In the meantime, I'm going to my audio, if I can find it, and I'm going to turn up the main all the way up, keep the music down, ambient environment's going to be up too, some creatures, friendly creatures, bot nodes, well, 75. I just really want to turn the music down because, the music is really freaking loud, and it gets louder. I did notice that, as I was recording before, that the music does get, a lot louder at parts. So there was a lot of parts when I was editing where I just had to lower the whole music down by, 20. And so, unfortunately, when it comes to the video game sound, all the video game sound is one. So, if I don't, let me try explaining this one more time. Because when I'm editing the video game footage, all the sounds that are in the video game footage are all one level. I can't adjust, specifically just you get the audio. What I'm trying to explain, I can't adjust just the music down lower. At that point, it's all one video. So that's why I went here and I went down with the music down to 22, so you can still hear it, but I don't want it overtaking me, and I have to keep lowering it every time some music starts. Okay, well, I just wanted to do that because that music was really loud, and I turned my headphones down a lot, and unfortunately, I'm also using the headphones I shouldn't be using for this, but well. Either way, let's go ahead and find ourselves a nice little spot where we can begin our base. Preferably, I want to make a spot that we can expand on, Yeah, this actually is probably a good area. Okay. So, yeah, right about here then. This is where our base will be. It will not be there. We'll go this way. There we go. There. Okay, officially set respawn point. I'd already undone that once, but I don't know. Yeah. Words speak. This starting all over again. Okay. So it's literally sounds like we're doing it from the first episode. Didn't I sound exactly like this in the first episode? Pretty sure I did. Wanted to sound better, but it's completely different though. Once I've already done this for a while, and I'm not sitting here trying to re-explain why I'm restarting the whole thing, even though the last time I left, I had a lot of stuff. I had a whole bunch of armor. I had cauldrons. I had I had a horse with like the greatest stats ever. Why would I leave this? Well, reasons. So I'm gonna have to make some. Well, right now we'll just go 3 high. I was also thinking too about expanding the base this time. So instead of just being this little like mini base the whole time, because the fact that we're pretty much gonna have to beat the entire game before we can even get to the true exploratory part that I actually want to get to. I think it's getting dark, sleep. So, but anyways, since we're like I said before, okay, try saying that one more time. Eventually learn how to talk, don't worry. Oh, great, creeper right there. Just what I wanted to see. So, but, anyways, what was I talking about? I already forgot. When I saw a creeper, I was like, I know what I'm talking about. Well, actually, there. Sure, I got a space there. Okay. I think we have ourselves a little mini base right now, and we can go ahead and make ourselves the last thing I need. I need more wood. Okay. Now see, now I completely forgot what I was gonna say because of that stupid creeper. Something to do about me restarting this. Oh yeah. Basically, what I was trying to say, and as long as I don't get distracted by a creeper or something, I'll remember this time. Is before when I was gonna go ahead and do all this, I thought that I would. Okay. I'll get this. Words will come out of my mouth at some point, and words will come out of my mouth at some point, and make sense they will. Okay? So. Alright. So. Anyways, originally when, in the first, second, third, and fourth episodes, I was actually thinking that this was just going to be my base the entire time. Like, this little small area, this was going to be my basic, little house base, and I wasn't going to make it any bigger, and I was just going to make the rest of the base, going this way, which is still the plan. But now I realize that since we're probably going to be pretty much beating the whole game, and we're going to be here for a long time, I'm thinking every time, we start a new episode or something, or at some point during those episodes, I'm going to expand this base a little bit bigger to make it, a true, actual house. There. I don't know why that took 5 minutes to get that out, but whatever. Duh. Okay. Now, probably be good for me to make some sticks. And I need some more wood to make. I need 3 logs before. Okay, hold up. Don't worry, and like I said, I am trying to get, as I said in the very first episode, I am trying to get in the habit of replanting what I'm using up. And now that I realize that all you have to do is simply remove the wood and these will decay on their own and apparently drop everything, it's making this 1,000 times easier. I gotta move I'm just moving my timer a little bit real quick because I want to actually be able to see what time it is. But as I said, it makes it a lot easier because if you remember in the first episode, I was like this the entire time, thinking I had to get every single leaf in order for it to disappear. Now I realize all I gotta do is leave that there and it'll just decay on their own. Saves a lot of time. What doesn't save a lot of time is me not knowing how to talk. It sounded like this is the first episode, which technically it is, but so be it. Alright, so we have 13. Jeez, we got more. Alright, I got one more meat. Alright, so now, next step is to make, what do I want to make? I want to make a pickaxe. I want to make and a regular axe, too. Okay, so I'm going to bring this with me. And before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and write down our starting point since it's now different. I got Minecraft notes right here. Hopefully it'll be current. Okay. Underwater base, save me music video. Okay, here's TWM. TWM's Mega Cave entrance. Okay, well, I got the Mega Cave entrance, which, if this is indeed the same map, it should still be there. But anyways, so I'm just gonna put spawn. Whoops. If I can spell it right, hang on. SPAWN point, which is now 76, 64, 111. There we go. Now we know where to head back to if we get lost. But for right now, we're just going to go. Okay. So, if you remember, in this direction, which I'm thinking now that I think about it, we probably actually started over here. We probably spawned somewhere over here the last time. Because I remember all we had to do was go right, and we found our little mountain with a single waterfall on it. And I'm running out of food. I am going to have to make some... Hi, frogs! I'm marveling at frogs now. It's like, oh, look, frogs! Woohoo! But we gotta make some cobblestone weapons. And get some torches, too. That's the stuff that needs to be done. And thankfully, since we pretty much are starting on the same map, I know where everything is. Anyways, now that we've officially got pretty much all the introductions I can think that we would have to get out of the way, let's go ahead and go over what is our mission objective for this episode. And besides just going over why we're starting all over again, another important mission objective is to begin making our base. And for right now, that is the big thing. We want to make our focus wants to be making our base. And our base will consist of 4 things. It will consist of our home, where our bed is, and maybe our storage chest and some other things that I can think of as we actually get to it. It will consist of a crop farm. It will consist of a animal farm, by which I mean, it will consist of one animal farm of specifically sheep and cows, and another animal farm for chickens. It's just easier that way. And then finally, it will consist of a enchantment table and library and a little protection area around there. And I have the kind of items that I will be using for each one of those buildings. Wood will obviously be the one for our base. What am I talking? No, wood will obviously be the one for our home. Stone will be the one for our... No, regular cobblestone will be the one for our crop farm. Our cow and sheep farm will be stone, and the chicken farm will be diorite, and the other one, the enchantment table building, housing place, that'll be that'll be sheep. I may need to make another bed. Hang on. I'm sorry. I apologize for the sheep, but I'm not exactly 100% sure if they're winter pickaxe, but I don't care. I want to see if I can get back. What was our base? This 76, 64, 76, 76, 76. 76 was in what direction? I hopefully can continue this thought, but unfortunately it's getting dark and it's getting dark fast. I want to see if I can get back before it gets too dark. Wait, 70, 111. 111, 111. 111. There it is. Okay. Heading back. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it on the horizon. I can also see it getting night really fast. Run, player, run! We must get there before it gets too dark. Woohoo! Alright, we're almost there. We are almost there. We're almost there. Man, it gets dark so fast here. Alright, time to sleep. Whew! Honestly, did not think we were going to make it. But we did! We're back! Okay. So. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm going to have to... Okay. So. Okay, so I just realized something. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out what our enchantment table building was going to be made out of. Let me check nature. Look at it all. Granite. It would be polished granite. Polished granite. That's what it was called. I just couldn't think of what it was called. So. Okay. So you might be wondering, well, why I'm making this hole. I'll explain in a moment. It will make sense in one moment. Okay. So, actually, how much wood do I got? I might as well go ahead and doot. Okay. I'm gonna make a. Okay, we'll leave that one here permanently. I'm gonna make. Now I'm gonna. Well, like I said, next mission was to make some stone tools so that we have a slightly better, weaponry and that lasts a little bit longer when it comes to things like this. All right, so now what I'm thinking is I want to make a place with protection for my storage chest. So if I can figure out, okay, so I have 24 cobblestone. I believe we're going to need more than that. So, okay. So, well, first thing I can do is make my chest, which hopefully chest. Oh, I want to make 3 chests. Well, we'll get some more wood. We'll get more wood, and we'll be able to make more chests. Oops. Okay. Hey, can I make? What do I need for fire? Need 3 logs. Well, I'll get some more logs then. Don't worry, we will get one thing done. I just realized something that might help me out is that if I just go ahead and make those campfires already, that probably would be way more important than the chest. I mean, we definitely wouldn't want to make some chests, but at the same time, we want to. Oh, great! There's some. You know what? What am I doing? I have 2 different axes, and I'm doing it by hand. Why am I doing this the hard way? I honestly did the exact same thing in Animal Crossing, too, when I got that special little, ring thing that's supposed to make it a lot easier for you to get all your stuff together. Or, I'm trying to think of what thing's called. It's a little, like tool selection ring that, you can just, press one button and have all your tools ready to go, and kind of like a what's the term? What's the phone term? Speed dial kind of thing. They're all ready to go, and yet I still go into my full inventory trying to find one with the item. Does anybody else do that? Leave a comment if that even though you have that option, you still do it the hard way by going into your full inventory, even though you could just go straight to the tool ring instead. In the meantime, I'm gonna get all these down so that I can. There, I think I got all the wood. Pretty sure I did. There's one hidden wood right there. Okay, I think that's all the wood here. That's definitely gonna be enough wood for us to do what we need to do. And of course, we'll plant it, and another reason why I need to make these things already. Okay, yeah, I see that I'm getting low on health. I realize that I do need to there's a lot of things that I need to do, and it's hard for me to remember sometimes because I think I'm playing my other playthrough, my practice playthrough, which I already got base is completely built on that one. The only thing I can't do is expand on my home just because of the fact of limitations as far as the area around my home. It's built up on a hill and then it's surrounded by water and then there's a cave and I don't want to cover that up. So long story short, 1, 2, all right, 1, 2, buckle my shoe, and let's go ahead and clear out a little area. Well, clear out a little area. Never mind. I'm gonna end up putting him over here anyways. We'll clear up an area back here, and then we'll put him in the front. So, all right. So now we have some campfires. I can go ahead and take the 2 meat I have, put them down, cook them so that I can. Okay, so we still got time. I gotta get some water real quick. So. With 23 minutes remaining, well, we still got another hour to hopefully make a lot more progress than we've made so far. But anyways, with 23 minutes remaining, come on, me, cook up. I gotta eat and go. Let's eat and go. I'll probably be in the exact same boat when we leave as we were the last time where I'm running back trying to, I gotta get back before I lose everything. So, anyways, oh yeah, 4 raw beef, that's gonna help me out, get me going real good. So, alright, so cook those beef, and then we'll hopefully make another run to the cobblestone area. I guess in the meantime, I could probably just begin an area I'm gonna start. So I'll show you basically why I'm doing this in a moment. 1, 2. So, what am I doing right now? Well, basically, I'm trying to make a walled-in area for my eventual... Okay, got my meat. And anyways, I'm trying to make a walled-in area for my... What do I need more planks. I got plenty of this, so why don't I just make more. Okay, I have almost a full stack now. You know what? Why don't I just make another campfire? Okay, so 2. You never know when you're gonna need another one. So either way, I think we're almost. I'm not worried of a couple pieces of dirt left behind. Oh, duh! But I still gotta put up my chest. All right. So, well, no, I want to. Okay, this is not exactly the way I wanted to do it, but oh well. Alright. Something like that? Hang on, I'll be back. I gotta go get more cobblestone. So, and probably some more, what you would call it, coal. Oh, even though there is an easier way for me to make coal, and I just realized it. I might end up doing it. Basically, it involves trees. That's all I'm gonna say right now. But, I might end up doing that anyways. But for right now, we just need to get probably, I'd say, at least 30 more cobblestone for me to be able to make my plans that are in my head every day. So, right now, I need cobblestone. Lots and lots of cobblestone. Give me all the cobblestone you can. All the cobblestone in the world. I want it to be mine. So, Yeah, maybe I'll try staying. I'll try not going to bed directly tonight. Just because I got to get myself some bones. Well, bones eventually, but I need a spider. I need to make myself the fishing pole, not a spider web. I need spider web to make a fishing pole. Words, work with me right now. Please do not let this be again what it was before. Okay, well, at least it's not me trying to super explain my battle plan like it was in episode 3. But, okay, we are, I'm gonna get out my sword. Nope, the sword here. Oh no, right, I don't have to, I keep thinking this, keep going for the Android version. This is not the Android version. I'm not used to playing anything but the Android version at this point. Spider! Just what I needed. Alright, did I get... Seriously? Get anything from him? Oh, but I need silk. Okay, so, okay. This is, I do not have resources right now. Hey, but I can get an iron shovel. That's going to be useful for something, eventually. Okay, don't want to get too close to this creeper. Okay, run. Let's see if I can get back to my base now. Without getting exploded by 8 creepers. What was it, 111? So we gotta go this... Yeah, it was like in this direction, I think. So, but I do want to collect bones while I'm here. Lots of bones. More bones, the better. Because if I run into any wolves, I want to actually be able to tame them. And I already got the title for that episode when that happened. Which I don't want to really... Actually, might want to hold off on trying to do something like that until the next episode, honestly. So, but I still need... Give me... Yes! Silk! That's what I needed. Okay. Now we got all that. Ooh, I got blue flowers. Cool. Those will be more important later on. But, okay. Yeah, I know. Gotta get rid of, what am I doing? I need, cobblestone. Oh, I was also trying to get those cooked beef down so that I don't have to worry about running out of, oh, jeez. Okay, hang on. Creeper ahoy! There's a million creepers around here. Fortunately, he's in the water, so... Wait, where'd he go? Well, I can't attack him there. Hello there. Hey! I got rid of him easy without me losing everything. Cool, I like that. Well, we will need seeds later on, but we are not in that area right now. We are still trying to build up this, or at least our little home and our little storage area, which I guess could be part of the battle plan too. But anyways, okay. Okay. Then maybe just, let's see if I can enter there. Yeah, we'll just... Oh, hold up. Let me, just go ahead and do that too. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna use all my cobblestone again. Just got cobblestone. Give it more. No more I have. But I do have some over here, so I'm gonna get these. Okay. Dare. Okay, so basically what... Oh, hang on. Let me go ahead... Wait, I got 2 more doors anyways. Okay, anyways. And there. No? Well, I got 2 and 2 be right there. And there. Alright. Now, basically what this is hopefully going to do is that if some creeper comes along like this, la 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 la, boom, I have at least some protection so I don't lose these. Hopefully it'll take out, this cobblestone before it takes out these. And let me go ahead and now put some stuff away. Well, I'm thinking more of leather, but arrows we'll need eventually. This will probably be good at some point. Apples. And of course our 23 trees. Well, actually, why don't we keep like 4 of them out? We're probably going to get more wood eventually. So, yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Ah! That'll catch on fire because I backed up too much. There we go. Oops, did not mean to do that. So now that is... Yeah, so that's a little actually kind of overdoing what I wanted. I just kind of wanted like this in the ground, but then with the way, yeah, whatever. Anyways, there it is, our little storage protection area. Additional part of the thing. Whoa. Okay. But so I don't have to just keep killing the pigs all the time, why don't we go ahead and make ourselves a fishing pole? There we go. Now we can go ahead and try catching some fish with 12 minutes remaining, because, yeah. I would like to maybe catch some fish for a while. Well, also, like I said, I don't want... Whoop! Did the thing go blue? Did I need to go somewhere else? Deeper over here? I mean, it shouldn't matter if it's like a block of water or 10 blocks of water, honestly, but there, let's try this. Either way. But as I said before, I don't want to go on a super big adventure and try to get some, and possibly run into wolves yet, because I really would like to make that the start of an episode. I have a title I want to use. I'm still debating whether I can use it for kids or not. It don't really matter. I don't think. In the meantime, we're just gonna go ahead and do some fishing. Do not get night already. Come on. So saying, well, now we're just fishing. What else did I talk about? Besides, why I switched over to Xbox. But I just don't want to run into any complications with the whole signing in thing, especially later on down the road. And, and I know it really sucks because we did have a lot of stuff at the time. But, oh well, it's one thing I've learned about Minecraft. It's always about starting over. I can't tell you how many times I've started over, before I actually got to a point where I'm like, and getting another fishing pole, apparently. Hey, we picked up another fishing pole. That's half used and doesn't have any enchantment. Okay. So it's what I always wanted. All right. Well, we're doing pretty good on fishing. I think what I may do, and actually what I might do in the next episode, one thing I might do is try finding that mega cave and specifically trying to find that village. Because we can find the village by the mega cave, hopefully we can get a potato. I just realized how valuable potatoes are. Because they can basically give you just about the same amount of food. If you bake a potato, well, in the game, if you bake the potato, you can get pretty much just as amount of food as you would from a steak. Almost really close, at least within like 6 hungers. So it's really useful. And I'm trying to keep going. Maybe I just want to fish. Maybe I just want to relax. Could be it. I mean, it's been kind of hectic just getting to this point. Getting a stick. Ah, screw it. You know what? Hello there, Mr. Cow. You have chosen the wrong place. You have chosen the wrong place. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna probably end up doing, I'm gonna have to go back and get some oh, there's that. Yeah, see, there's also something kind of annoying about the Android version, at least right now. And it might be my device or something or whatever, but when I do the Android version of the game, for some reason there's this weird mechanic that's going on where you can only like place one item down at a time. Like it only recognizes like one button press at a time. So like if I'm in creative mode and I thought I had more meat than that. I had more meat. Still had a couple of things I couldn't fit them all. Okay, well, whatever. Anyways, but while I'm here, I'm basically saying what I'm trying to say is you can only like have one button press. So if I'm in creative mode and I want to fly up, I can't because I can only do because what you're in creative mode, what you're supposed to be able to do is you press Y and then you press Y right after it really fast. You can go flying into the air and flying around. But with the Android version, that doesn't happen. You press Y and you just press Y, and that doesn't happen. And it's the same thing here. If I wanted to put down, like, unless I, like, just hold R and it magically hits all the right spots, I can only put down one thing. Or if I'm trying to make something, for example, let's say I'm trying to make more sticks or something, I gotta press it once and then wait, like, 3 or 4 seconds and then press it again to make another one. I can't just, like, press and make, like it should be. It's really annoying. It drives me crazy. And I don't know why it's happening, and they still get to fix it. So, but every time I wake up, there's a creeper nearby. Jeez. Well, Miles at least try to take care of them. Dude. Thankfully, I'm surrounded by water, so it keeps putting them out. Let me get. Oh, hang on. Well, first of all, I'm fighting the zombie, but yep, the cow's still stuck. Well, too bad for you, cow. Too bad for you. So, all right. Well, let's eat this fish. Here we go. A grand adventure. To get some more cobblestone with 5 minutes left. I think we can do it. As long as I remember, I pretty much just gotta leave from this angle, and I'll head back. I could make like a identifying marker, but I can find my way back. Yeah, maybe I should actually. Yeah, we'll see. But actually, what I was thinking of doing right now is eat more cod, apparently, and then is go ahead and start on the next. Well, let's take a look at our battle plan first. Let me go ahead and go back to my battle plan real quick. Come on. No. Battle plan. Make a fishing pole. So, okay, so step 3 is making fishing pole and collect fish if water nearby. If cows or sheep, collect meat. We've done that. Seek out a cave, make stone tools, seek out stacks of wood and iron, as well as a redstone for cutting. That I might end up reordering. I mean, this is just a general guideline, honestly. We don't have to do this verbatim now that I think about it. As long as it gets done in somewhat close to this order. Some things can be changed as far as there goes. Because now I'm starting to realize I kind of would like to go for redstone compass and that after I've already started a crop farm. So, although, we could run and do that. Actually, no. Let's say that. We'll go to a cave next. We'll worry about that next episode because we only got 3 minutes left, and I gotta get more cobblestone than 5. So we'll just go ahead and continue on mining out of this wall. We have plenty of cobblestone here, so. But at least maybe what I could do is at least get an outline for the base. So, I'll make an outline for the crop farm. And basically what I'm thinking about is for both the crop farm and animal farm, I'm thinking of making it probably about 20 by 20 blocks. So, might sound like pretty big. There's probably some people who made it way bigger than that, but that's generally what I try going by. 20 by 20 blocks, which means we may have to expand our back area base and do some landscaping, because there's no way I think we're going to get that in all one go. But either way, we got at least a stack, and I'd like to get some more. I'm going to have to make another axe at this point. Just kind of waiting for my axe to go doop, and then I'm going to call it good. There it goes. Okay, so the 2 minutes. I thought that was fun. Hey, I think I can see my base from here. I can see my base from here. Like everybody's like, I can see my house from here. I can see my base from here. But so. All right, so. I think I'm heading towards my base. I got a minute left. Alright, oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so actually what I'm going to do right now to kind of call things good, I'm going to go ahead and go here and go doop, 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 moving on up, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. We can get more wood later in the next hour. Okay, and am I crouching? Oh, shoot. I didn't realize I don't have my crouching. Hold on 1 second. I gotta go to my controller. What's crouch? Crouch. Sneak, fly down. There isn't a specific. It must be sneak and fly down. There we go. Okay. I just want to make sure to crouch, otherwise it would fall to my doom. I do not want to fall to my doom. And I only got 20 seconds left. I must do it quick. Okay, that's good enough. We will make it. Yes! Don't hit the tree! I thought we would make it. Well, let me at least get my stuff before we call this episode good. My alarm's about to go off. There it goes. Okay. So, that smartest idea was not, but, I thought we were far enough out. I thought we could make it. Oh, now all my stuff's up there. But hey, I got vines, so I can climb on up to get it. I got vines, I can climb them up to get... Okay, fine. Screw it, I'll have to do it this way. Come on, plant it. Plant it! Why won't you plant it? There. Place one somewhere. I don't care where. There. Whoop! There. Get all my stuff. Oh, now you can climb it. Can't climb it into water, but hey, you can climb it into... whatever. Oh, do I have a... Okay, cool. I had another pickaxe. Cool. Okay, yeah, I know I'm trying to finish up here. Okay, so now I have my gigantic, pillar. That's... Hopefully I can see from far, far away, so I know that I'm heading in the right direction. It's like one of the first things I should be doing anyways. But, anyway, so let me just go ahead and put this down. Put this down, and alright, well, we'll just go ahead and call that one good. So thank you guys for joining me for this episode of The Wandering Miner. In this episode, we restarted everything all over again. And including how to talk. And, but anyways, thank you guys for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. See you then. Fellow YouTubers, it is I, Previous Gamer, and I hope you enjoyed the video that you just watched. And if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
And make sure that you ring that bell so that you'll always be alerted to future uploads.